Hello, everyone. My greetings to each one of you. We all have noticed that the education has changed dramatically. There has been a sudden shift from traditional to online teaching, which has resulted in tremendous rise of e-learning to the extent that remote learning has become a new norm. But the teachers have been facing a lot of challenges due to lack of infrastructure, inadequate training of the teachers, loss of connection with the students, and so many other such uncertainties. For that, one needs to first understand what is not being compliant, what is not being flexible, what is not being adaptable. I know there may be a situation that online content may simply be added to face-to-face class environment where the students are required to read certain articles which are available online or watch certain videos online. That's not being compliant. There may be a situation if the course is fully online, but few face-to-face meetings are scheduled. That is also not being adaptable. So one has to be very clear to have such a course that can be adaptable to offline as well as online. It means that components may be designed online but can be used regardless of how a course is taught. That is, there has to be flexible participation policy for the students where they may choose to attend either face-to-face, synchronous class sessions, or complete course learning activities with online without physically attending any class. That means courses may allow for a choice in the online delivery mode, both synchronous as well as asynchronous participation. It may happen that by designing such a course, there is an overlap of activities, but one needs to take into account that though the activities overlap, they can be used in all modes of teaching and it must result in equivalent learning outcome. For that, one needs to visualize about various aspects, that is, aspects relating to the timings and logistics of the course. That is to determine the number of class days or hours, identify the holidays, determine the nature of assignments and activities, consider logistics of collecting and returning student work, create a calendar of activities, have a tentative syllabus about course management site if required, check for administrative support, and so on. It must also relate to the students to know their prior knowledge, their skills and their beliefs, the commitment if it is a professional program, availability of time or flexibility do students have. One must ensure their reasons for enrolling the course, their cultural background, work experience, and so on, so that the objectives, assessment, and instructional strategies be in compliance to each other. They must be aligned because the grades of the students depends upon how they complete their assignments, how they participate in various activities. Is it really fulfilling the objectives that have been laid down or not? So good learning actually takes place only when there is complete alignment of objectives, assessments, and instructional strategies. So once these primary components are identified, then one needs to visualize the course structure. That is the choice of topics, organization, sequencing of the course content. You need to think about what you want your students be able to do when they leave the course. That is, start working backwards. And for that, one must keep in mind to provide meaningful alternative participation modes and enable them to choose between participation modes daily, weekly, or topically. To give students a choice how they complete their course activities. One must provide learning activities in all the participation modes, asynchronous as well as synchronous. One must equip the students with technology skills and provide equitable access to all participation modes. Thank you.